Hey Isaac, how's it going? It looks like the YouTube chat is showing up on the right. I am just making some minor adjustments here, and then we should get ready to go. Or be ready to go. Excellent. So, are you ready for some more Layton? Because I am. I'm hoping that my alert box now functions. If it doesn't, that's going to suck dong. I'm trying to check out all this glorious stuff here. Ah, there we go. New follower. Not that one. There we go, new follower. Yeah, we're gonna leave it right there. And we're not gonna worry about a donation goal. And I think we're ready. Alright, let's continue on, Professor Layton. Layton tells Emmy... is better than watching a documentary? That's good. Are you saying that a documentary is going on and I'm just better than it? Or you're saying that this is good? Layton tells Emmy and Luke about his past, hoping to shed some light on the present. After bringing his father home, Layton goes to meet Randall. I'm hoping that's a compliment. Because I'm not sure how to take that, as documentaries are pretty boring, and if I'm a step above that, I guess that's better than nothing. Alright, so we just finished talking to this fat guy or large man who eats well, and got a puzzle. Now we need to continue to Randall's house.
Oh, Herschel!
Angela, perfect timing.
Beautiful night, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Randall seems to be quite single-minded lately.
Yeah, that's Randall. I think his enthusiasm is one of the reasons I admire him.
I suppose.
But that passion makes him easily excitable. You know, you're very good...
Hello, Prince. How you doing?
His balance...
Good to see you again. It's been, I don't know, maybe a dozen streams since I last saw you?
Randall's lucky. We're both...
I'm glad you could be back.
Yes, he is lucky, isn't he? He's got a kind girlfriend who's concerned about his well-being. And a loyal best friend. You'll always look out for him, won't you, Herschel? Promise me.
Sorry, I dropped this.
I promise.
Well, I hope you come back on a regular basis. And that guy looks evil. Very evil. Alright, is there any puzzles here? There's a tree. Ah, fresh spring air. It's good to go outside once in a while. One hint coin. 2 hint coins. I slipped here earlier. I'll be more careful now. 3 hint coins. Is there any hidden puzzles? That's 4 hint coins. I think we have reached the end of this. I am sorry to hear that. I hope things do get better for her. And I hope your help is what's creating it better. What is making it better. Alright, looks like there's no puzzles here. Let's continue on to Randall's house. Because we're here for the puzzles. I'd rather avoid Mr. Ascot if at all possible. Good idea, Herschel. We don't want a repeat occurrence of last time. Tee-hee. There's 1 coin. There's another coin. Hey, Flop, welcome back. I made sure to start streaming earlier. Sacrificing some sleep for the better good of your friends is not too much to ask. I believe you are doing a good thing. Hey, I found a puzzle. The ivy on the wall is really the VIP entrance to Randall's room, isn't it? You would know. I could count the number of times I've used the front door here on one hand, with 3 fingers. It's going. I has beverage. Well, I don't know, Prince. I just started doing it yesterday and some people seem to appreciate it. So, is there a problem? It has become an ASMR gaming thing. Randall's father isn't that bad, you know, he's just strict. Very strict. I know. Let's give Randall the signal. Let's fire the flare into his window. Would you like to do the honors, Herschel? Absolutely. Since I had my gun privileges revoked, flare guns are about the best thing I can use. Puzzle number 27, which means so far I've missed 3 other puzzles. When you're evil, so am I evil? Am I evil, Prince? Am I after you? And your little dog, too. Going out for walks is good, and that reminds me of this one commercial where this one dude tried to eat this toasted caramel nut bar and a lot of squirrels. Okay, I remember. I remember that commercial, actually. I mean, Prince, would you prefer Stitch during ASMR? Because Stitch can do with his blue punch buddy. No, moving on from that. Ring the bell and send the signal to Randall. Set the order in which the 4 slingshots are shot. The shot will bounce off walls once, and any obstructions they hit will break and disappear. So I should not aim for the cat. Slide the number of balls into the slingshot. Yeah, the YouTube does exist. Once the slingshots are loaded, touch submit to fire all the balls. Because we like balls. Well, not me personally. My cats are doing good. I don't know if you were here for the fact I did have to rehome Pookie. She needed to be in a home without other cats. So. Okay. Well then yes, the rest of the cats are doing nicely. Cosmo really wants to be in here most of the time, but she ends up sitting on my lap. I know. Very sad times. She got adopted really quickly though. So, there's a good sign of that. Because she was a very pretty kitty. Alright, so, if I fire this ball... Oh, actually, if I look at the screen, for the YouTube, it actually gives me a better trajectory. If I fire that one first, it should bounce off the small brick and hit the plant. You misspelled Cosmo. How dare you? No, Cosmo is spelled with K-A-H-Z, capital M-O. Cosmo. Let's see. So, if I bounce it off of there, it should hit the planter, is what I'm hoping for. Because then that way the planter falls down and scares the cat. I don't even know if that's how this works. Hey, Pixels, welcome back. Always good to have several people here. I missed you all. Well, let's just try it the way I plan. So if I do that, then the one on the left would shoot over and hit the brick. Or do I need to scare the cat first? No, you're not stupid. I just like giving people a run for their money. And again, you misspelt it. Use the first 3 letters of my name. Kahzmo. But no worries, Cosmo just likes being acknowledged, as she is now coming toward the door, because we've said her name enough. Don't worry, I could poke at people's spelling all day, but then again, mine is not any better. Autocorrect has saved me more times than I can count, and that's not very high. Nah, don't die in a corner. If you're gonna do that, make it a round room, like a sphere, and then you'll have a long time trying to find that corner. So if I shoot the 4th one on the right, I could scare the cat. You know, if I scare the cat... Wait, I could scare the cat with that. It would bounce up off of there. This one's a little more difficult than I planned. Than I thought. Okay, I already got that. Because it looks like the first one will bounce off of the rock next to the bell. And then after it does that, it would ricochet and hit the brick. Which I'm not sure what the brick would do. You know, let's go with my original plan. Worst case scenario is I'm wrong. Alright, you have fun with your exams. Let me know how they go. And feel free, if you haven't, join the Discord and let us all know. We'd love to hear from you. Or at least post there. I believe you're already there. Okay, so we've got one that should bounce off and hit the planner, which I'm hoping it hits the planner and causes the cat to scat. And then I could fire... This is number 2. No, I would want to... Actually, if I do that, it should bounce off the brick and hit the planner. Well, you need to talk more. As I said, we'd love to hear from you. It's delicious. Knock over the planner. And that would just bounce off. Oh wait, it might bounce off and scare the cat. Then what does this one do? Oh, this one will be the 4th one because it will bounce off and hit the bell. I think. Wait a moment, this doesn't seem right. Because if we bounce it off the brick, we'd be able to hit that. Number 4. You know, this seems right. Let's try it. Can you repeat that for me? Because I'm not sure what just happened. Okay, so the 4th one is correct. I just need to... And oh, it lets me know that I apparently destroy the cat, I destroy the brick, and I destroy the planter. I am glad that cat isn't alive. I thought I would be scaring it off. Oh, will bounce off walls once. Any obstructions they hit will break and disappear. I'm a moron. So it doesn't ricochet off that brick. What would be the solution of this? because number 2 bounces off the bottom and breaks the cat. I need to break that planter first. Let me see. 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you telling me to try that? Because I'm gonna slap you again. Hello, Jack. Welcome back. My brother, I'm going to take this stylus and stick it in a place you don't want to if you don't... I know you're just guessing, but let me finish before I try your plan. Because you're a butthead. I know you just tuned in. I'm glad you're here. Let's see. I'm going to take a look at this again. I'm trying to realize what I'm doing. Oh, I see. So, what I have is 2. I need to switch 2 in that one. Let's see. There you go.
I'm not certain.
So I'm sorry, yours was wrong. My brother.
Did I get it?
I only had 1 messed up. Yeah, I bet they are. And how many did I just break? Minus a brick isn't worth much. Neither is a planter. Maybe the cat was a one-of-a-kind statue. Then again, I broke like 4 of them. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I hope Randall heard after all that crashing. If something breaks in a specific order, please answer the door. Always a satisfying shot. Let's go. Well, you don't have to worry. You just get to sit back, relax, and watch the storyline unfold, while I break my brain instead of yours. And my brother, is this entertaining to you? With this weird-ass voice? Even though it's not a weird voice, it's just me talking. Quieter. And with a William Shatner-like inflection. No, not really. Randall, we're here. Now what's the big surprise? What took so long? Glaciers formed while I waited. Did you have to protect Angela from some either evil dangers along the way? Solid. Well, thank you, Jack. I'm bound to say the ladies didn't require my aid, though I would have gladly provided it if the need had arisen. Wah. Always the perfect gentleman, eh, Herschel? Chivalry is dead. You know that, right? I forgot to add that to the name of the game. Now the stream itself says ASMR, especially since you said it was solid. So I'm going with it. Always the perfect gentleman, eh, Herschel? Oh wait, I just read that. Ignore it. I like to think that it's just hibernating. So, what is it you're so worked up about? Yes, Randall, what is it? I can't stay out too late tonight, you know. Patience, my friends. Some things require a bit of presentation. And that reminds me of the movie, what was it called? Megamind. Presentation.
Huh?
Is that the Mask of Chaos?
It was a good movie. The Mask of Chaos? The one and only. This is what Donald Rutledge wrote about in ancient histories. I found it. Don't be absurd, Randall. That's not real. How could it be? Brock from Pokemon? But then again, his eyes are open, Jack. They're not slits. I assure you, Angela, this is absolutely 100% the genuine article. According to Rutledge, the legend says, "He who holds the Mask of Chaos may make happen all that which he desires." That sounds nice. Chaos usually isn't nice. I don't believe a word of it, of course. It's just ancient superstition. But upon examining the mask, I made my own discovery. Something Rutledge didn't mention? Exactly. The mask may not grant wishes literally. However, it can perform at least one incredible miracle. Covering up my ugly face. Wait, what? It holds the key to an unimaginable fortune, treasures beyond our dreams. If I can crack the puzzle of the mask, it will lead me straight to unknown riches. Well, say something. Are you ready for a true archaeological expedition? Not quite. Randall, how do you know this is the real mask? Where did you get it? eBay. Both fair questions, my dear Herschel. It wasn't easy. I had to crack a devilish puzzle to get my hands on the mask. Please let me do the puzzle. I would love to do the puzzle. A puzzle? What puzzle?
Take a look at this. Behold.
What?
What is this?
I don't understand.
Yet you sound scared.
We made the trip to Monte d'Or to investigate the Mask of Chaos. There, we witnessed a terrifying sight. Civilians petrified before our very eyes. We met Angela Lador, an old friend of the professor's. We also learned of a tragic event in Professor Layton's past. I didn't get much sleep that night, but the sunrise was quite beautiful.
It doesn't look scary, but it doesn't say it's supposed to. It's just called the Mask of Chaos. Save your progress? Yes, please. So I've completed every puzzle that we've come across, yet that was puzzle 27, the last one we did. Which means I've missed 3. But the benefit of this game is if you miss puzzles that you can't go back and get, they show up later. At the old lady's house. Just like the wee lad.
Where's...
Good of you to join us, Luke. I thought the professor's apprentice would have been up at the crack of dawn. I'm up now. Where are we off to today? Oh, we've already solved the case, Luke. We found the masked gentleman while you were sleeping. What happened? What did I miss? Emmy is just teasing you, Luke. Pay her no mind. Now, before we meet with Angela, let's review with what we know so far. Your phone was delivered today. Which phone was it again? Good idea. Well, we saw someone calling himself the Masked Gentleman turn up in a group of tourists. Turn a group of tourists into stone. We then met Angela Lador. Lador. Ah, that's right, you got the Galaxy S10 Plus. who explained her letter in a bit more detail. She informed us that the masked gentleman was wreaking havoc across town for quite some time now. You can cut the tension with a knife out there. If the masked gentleman isn't caught soon, who knows what will happen next? Yes, in order to restore peace to Montedor, I'm afraid we're going to have to confront the masked gentleman. In order to do that, we need to find out who is behind the mask as soon as possible. Why couldn't it be Angela's husband? He's gone, he's missing, no one else is. Oh wait, did he die? No. Impossible. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound like the police have any suspects lined up. Perhaps we can get some information from Angela's husband, Henry. Wait. Alright, Henry is here. It made it sound like someone died. I don't remember. But Flop, I'm happy with my Pixel 3. Even though I can't root it yet. We still need to investigate his study where he kept the mask before it was stolen. Layton's room. That's 2 hint coins. As you can see, my hand is shaking, but that's pretty normal. That's 3 hint coins. Are we going for 4? Oh, we got a puzzle hidden here. This is a pleasant surprise, a hidden puzzle that we slept on together. Another bunny one. Well, isn't this just a POS? Rabbits can only move horizontally, diagonally, or vertically over other rabbits. I really... I am a moron somehow, because last time it only took 4 moves, or it was supposed to only take 4 moves, or something. In this case, it's gonna take me more. Because I is the dumb. I'm not worried about how many moves it takes. That is not a puzzle in my opinion, not unless I'm required to do it in a specific amount of move. See, 6 moves. How many moves did I use? More. Bunny Hop Swap 2. Sounds like an excellent video game for a 4-year-old. Very taxable, but still enjoyable. Awesome, we found a new item. Unimportant as it is. Alright, let's leave here because we already got a puzzle, and that's all we care about. See that woman over there, Professor? Do you know her, Emmy? I don't think so, but there's something familiar about her, because she is the Puzzle Witch. let's first talk to other people. You have no puzzles, so I don't care. Good day, Monsieur Layton. I trust you slept well last night because I became a vampire. Very well indeed. The room was wonderful. Of course it is, sir. We are the finest hotel in Montedor. We strive for excellence and enjoy achieving what we strive for. With so many hotels here in town, I imagine the competition for business must be fierce. For some, perhaps. However, for those who matter, they know where to find quality. If you need anything at all, please ask. I'll keep that in mind, thank you. As we search around and find Bubkiss, let's go talk to her. She is the one where you find the missing puzzles. As I'm looking there when the camera is there. Don't you just love Montedor? The parade, the carnival, the costumes, the puzzles. Why, it's enough to make a granny blush. You folks look like you may have some brains between you. Are you puzzlers? Yes, we are. I'm sorry. Don't I know you? No, that isn't me. I'm from out of town, just trying to keep a low profile by putting a house in the lobby of a hotel. You know, you can call me Nanagrams. Very well, Nanagrams it is. A pleasure. Did you say something about puzzles? I did. I bear such a resemblance to other beautiful and clairvoyant puzzle keepers that I thought I'd take up that duty, you know? Life is cock full of puzzles. Easy puzzles, hard puzzles, fun puzzles, but never a boring one. Puzzles are everywhere. The last puzzle I did was pretty boring. But sometimes a puzzle might stump us, and we need to pull it off until later. Other times, we may miss a puzzle completely. That's where I come in. I gather up those poor, neglected puzzles, rinse them off, and put them out for display. So, if we miss any puzzles, or need to skip any puzzles for the moment, we can just come to Nanagrams here? Indeed, very convenient. You bet. Just remember where old Granny, where the mysterious Nanagrams is, to find any puzzles you've passed over. That's incredible. Thanks. Of course, when you want to go back to a puzzle, come give me a tap. I only missed one that I can't get. Let's speaketh unto hereth, and access them their puzzles. If it's puzzles you're after, well then you're in the right place. An excellent choice. Free, of course. We like free. Only 25 picarets. I wonder if you can solve this riddle. I folded up my dear old apron in 3 different ways. It makes sense the flower pattern look different each time, see? Can you tell me what pattern will look like when I unfold the apron? Look at the images A, B, and C above, and put the flowers on the apron. I'm confused. Match the apron's pattern. Which means, according to this, there is at least that. And that, I think.
I think this may be it.
What? That's not right. That doesn't make sense.
Go at that one.
It seemed like that would have been correct. Because I mean, if we fold it in half here... Oh. How does this work? Folding it diagonally would make... Yeah, that would be correct. And then it shows... Interesting. Oh, if you fold it in half... Yeah, that would be correct on folding in half. Wait. I see. You have to accommodate for the bands here. So these bands tell you what the apron's thing is gonna be. And I am not that smart. So if I do it this way, looking at C, it's this one being grabbed and folded that way. Is it? So if you flip it upside down and fold it that way, yeah, that would be correct.
Here goes.
And it's still wrong. How bad can I be?
Maybe.
I have to be paying attention to something incorrectly. Oh, I looked at that incorrectly. I did. I looked at it incorrectly. This has to be it.
Certain.
Ta-da! I had it in the wrong place. Why would anyone have an apron like that? Ever? It's just not very pretty. Mainly because I like symmetry. Anything else hurts my brain. I couldn't have done better myself. There are no more puzzles. Let's continue on our epic adventure. No, this is not a mobile game. I believe they do have a mobile version, but this is a Nintendo 3DS. Or actually, this is a 2DS. But I'm pretty sure, actually, just so I can answer your question with definitive information, and I can only tell you Android, mind you. Yes, from what I can see here, Layton and the Curious Village is available, which was an original 3DS game. I mean, originally a DS game. Layton's Mystery Journey. No idea about that one. Then Layton Brothers Mystery Room. And then another one that says Layton's Mystery Journey. So it looks like there's a total of... Yeah, that has to be only a total of 3 games available. The Curious Village is $10. The Mystery Journal is 16, and I'm trying to use my stylus on my phone. And it looks like Layton Brothers Mystery Room is free, but has in-app purchases. I played the first one, which was the first one I mentioned, which now I can't remember what I mentioned. I wouldn't count on that lasting for long. Do you think there will be another parade tonight, Professor? I don't know, Luke. but I'm sure there will be plenty of exciting events regardless. Alright, XCT. I'm just going to call you Mr. X. Alright, Mr. X, we'll see you in a moment. Professor, should we continue gathering information from witnesses? Yes, Emmy. I was thinking that we could ask around on our way to the Lador estate. Professor, look. There's that little girl who was lost yesterday. Trying to see if there's any other puzzles. Well, there's a hint coin. I went to talk to the clown and lost my mommy again. Where? She's lost. Again. That's terrible. We must continue our investigation, but a true gentleman would never abandon someone in need. Right. Let's find this girl's mother. Again. Now there, my dear. Where did you last see your mother? She was where the water shoots up over a big tent. This reminds you of a SpongeBob episode where they were selling chocolate and Patrick was trying to focus. I remember the chocolate thing, but I don't remember the focus part. Chocolate! Yeah, I can't remember that part. Over by a big tent, you mean a fountain. I think she's old enough to know what a fountain is. She must mean Carnival Square. Professor, let's go check it out. Alright, is there anyone here with a puzzle? Yes, sir. May I? You look so familiar. I thought that was you, Esther. Of course. It's little Herschel Layton. Let me have a look at you. You're quite a dashing young man, and you finally cut your hair. A friend of yours, Professor? Yes, from long ago. This is Esther. What are you doing here? Are you on holiday? Oh, heavens no. I moved here. I guess it has been 5 years now. Stansbury's quite a ghost town, you know. You could have told me you got married and had children. Wedding invitations are... 2 old ladies just get lost in the mail, I suppose. A wedding? Oh my no, this is my assistant Emmy and my apprentice Luke. Luke is the son of a good friend. Hello, Emmy Altava. We're actually in the middle of looking for Cookie's mother, so... That's nice, dear. You know, Herschel, it wouldn't hurt to visit every now and then. I never thought I'd say this, but I miss the old Stansbury. Living here has been nice, but lately it's been so crazy. That masked gentleman just gives me the chills, although I must say there is something intriguing about him. I'm talking about my eyes? I heard that some tourists were turned into stone horse paintings. Or they were painted into stone horses? Regardless, it was bad. Thank you, Esther. There were a few incidents, actually. Please be careful. It was wonderful seeing you again. No puzzle, no care. Ah, we've got 3 people, maybe? Let's start with the annoying guy. And he's got a puzzle for us. Again. I tell ya, that Angela is gorgeous. I ain't seen her husband around much. Now might be my chance. Your chance? Your chance for what? You're talking about Miss Ladore, yes? Lador. Watch it, shrimp. You respect a lady and call her Miss Lador. Mrs. Lador. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Good. Let's keep it that way, boy. Do you think things aren't going well with Miss Lador and her husband? Let's not jump to any conclusions, Luke. Especially not based on this gentleman's comments. Used loosely. I guess you got all the answers, lady. So, you can just go ahead and answer your own questions from now on. While you're at it, maybe you could solve this puzzle here. I mean, I know the answer, but I want to see if you do, which means you don't know the answer. In most cases. Tenth round ace. A and B are confronting each other in a 10-round card game. The rules of this game are simple. Fire beats wood, wood beats water, water beats fire. Rock, paper, scissors. Player A drew fire 3 times, wood 5 times, and water twice, while B drew fire twice, wood 5 times, and water 3 times. There were no ties. Sure. Let's move that up here. And then we go memo. So let's put fire at the top. So A did 3 fire, 2 water. Oh, 5 wood, 2 fire, 2 water. Wow, I can't even speak. So we've got 5 wood and 2 water. Player B drew fire twice, wood 5, and water 3 times. Who won over 10 rounds? Well, if we go with the fire, wood, and water. Whoops, I guess we should put another letter there. Alright, so what we've got is 3 fire, 5 wood. Each drew wood 5 times, which means we're just gonna cancel those out for the most part, and then we have to look at this person could have beat wood twice. This person could have beat wood 3 times. This person could have beat fire 3 times, and this person could have beat fire 3 times. Technically, let's see. Let's try and cancel some stuff out here. First, let's go with water. Wood beats water, right? Okay, so wood beats water, water beats fire. So if we do that and cancel it out, we've got 3 and 2. Now what we've got here is a failure to communicate, because this is still stupid. We've got fire against wood. This is odd. It says there were no ties, which I'm anticipating no ties. Because 3 to 3, 2 to 2. That doesn't make any sense. Because according to this, that would be even. Oh, I can't undo that one? Fine, I'll rewrite it too. Let's see, if we... I mean, the same thing applies. 2 to 5 would leave 3, you leave 2, and then those would cross out. There were no ties. Drew fire 3 times, wood 5 times, and water twice. Fire twice, wood 5 times, and water 3 times. There were no ties. What if I try and do it this way? Wood against that would leave 2. Fire against that would leave 2. And crossed out. Let's see. That leaves this, which means fire against wood would cancel each other out. And then wood against water would cancel each other out. No, that's exactly what I did. Fire against wood, leaving 2. And then fire against wood against water. Okay. Is this making sense to anyone? I'm hoping my logic is right. Because then here, we've got 2 water against 2 fire. Actually, let's see. We've got 2 fire against 2 wood. Did I screw up? Fire against wood means that there is no more fire, leaving 2 there. Which here it does the 2, 2 again. Huh. Oh my god, I'm a moron. I haven't been trying to cancel things out. I need to find out who's winning. How many times they win. With here, this against there, that would be 3 wins. Leaving the fire gone and the wood down to 2. And then here we've got, let's say, 3 wins. And then here, we would say water against fire. 2 more wins. But there were no ties. But here we can go fire against wood and then wood against water. So fire against wood, that would give them 2 wins. That fire wood, and then wood water. So A would have won.
I'm going for it.
Ha! Victory is mine!
Well, that's that.
I wonder how correct I was. If A won 3-2 and A drew wood, and player A also won 3-2 and B drew wood, player A... What? I have no idea the logic that they're doing. My logic was different. I just realized my logic would be extremely flawed. That it was, I guess, a 50-50 chance that I even was remotely right. Tenth round ace is now in your puzzle index. You got a new stage for your robot. Colossal Coliseum. Too bad. I thought you were smarter than... Wait, you solved it? But I've been rolling that around in my head for weeks. Yes, well, keep rolling it around in there. See if it ever comes back to you. Oh ho, smart and sassy. You're no Angela Lador, but I like your style. Fat guy or a large man who eats well. Ow. No puzzle. My shining Teeth are a striking reflection of my massive wealth. Oh my, go away, you little ragamuffins. Nice to meet you too, sir. What's your name, shiny rich man? Oh, what a charming little street urchins. My name is Sterling, my dear. Isn't it past your bedtime? It's like noon. It's morning, shiny tooth. Is it? Oh my. Where's the time gone? Well, Are you children lost? I'm sorry, but I can't give you any money. I'm trying to help this girl find her mother, so she can stay with her from now on. One lost child helping another lost child? Now, that is rich. Now that I think about it, I saw a woman with bobbed hair and white trousers near the carnival square. She was asking around for her daughter. That must be her. Thanks, Mr. Sterling. Yeah, thanks. Keep flashing them choppers. Not at all, I'm just glad to... Choppers? Well, I never. New episode has been added to the professor's trunk. Poor rich man. Let's go and do the robot stage. Guide your robot to the goal. Alright, so. Mice are deadly. Mice are bad. So if I... Yeah, I would never be able to survive that. Yeah, that wouldn't work. What the hell am I doing? That would have been bad. That's just sudden death. There's only really one way to reach that, isn't there? No, there's another. What good would that do me? 1, 2, 3. That wouldn't work. So... Alright, then I get moved up. Shiny teeth must take a lot of brushing and a lot of flossing. Actually, your teeth are supposed to be naturally have a tinge of yellow to them. When you make them white, you're actually doing a lot more to them than what you normally would. Just by brushing and flossing would not make your teeth white. Using whitening agents and otherwise would. That wouldn't work. I need to use these blocks. Let's try this. Actually, I don't think that worked at all. I'm pretty sure it has to do with this. So if I... One, two, three. Back scratcher. Alright, so let's reset. Is there a way I could attack? No, that would... No, I could do it from another way. Yes, I could do it from another way. Let's go like this. No, that would make no difference. If I go down... Oh, geez, I destroyed the mouse. Huh. That was unexpected. That was really unexpected. That gives me a little more freedom here. It said nothing about destroying mice. So, the next part we'd have to figure out. Act like I'm following that delicious mouse. Deciduous. One, two, three. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That might work. Let's try it. I mean, worst case scenario, I have to do it over. And the problem is solved. The Colossal Colosseum. That's really tiny. Yeah, that's 3 of those down. I'm sorry that the rabbit is not something I'm going to play around with, because that took way too much time. Da, 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 da. Alright, do you have more for us? No, you don't. I see a fishy. Why, hello there, darlings. How goes the investigation? Quite well. I wanted to thank you for your help, Madame Lapushka. Oh, it's nothing. I'm just glad to hear that you're faring better than the police, darling. They're absolutely stumped. I guess they're not interested in exploring the attractive wonders of Montador in order to unearth the truth. That the attractive wonders of Montador? Are you referring to hint coins? No, darling. Let me just say I think you may want to try the racetrack, or Pumpkin Park, and maybe a scarf to go with your jacket. Why do you say that, Madame Lapushka? Well, if the masked gentleman likes crowds, why not search where people gather? And a scarf would brighten up this look, darling. Points taken. Thank you. Okay, now that we've done that... Oh, that's not a fish. That is fire. Fire burns. Oh, I found a puzzle. Doesn't that mask look a little like the Mask of Chaos to you? I wonder if it's supposed to symbolize the sun. How would she know what the Mask of Chaos looks like? You're right. Now that you mention it, the Masked Gentleman's mask has the same type of symbol, doesn't it? I've been meaning to show someone this puzzle. Would you like to have a look? Puzzle number 9. Apparently I missed that one. This stamp is adorned with a blazing sun motif. Can you picture how the design will look after you plunk the stamp down on a piece of paper? Choose from A, B, C, or D. Well, first of all, it would rotate to the other side, which means it would be D. That's the only thing it can be.
Okay, here we go.
That one was not worth 35.
There's no match for my wits.
That one was worth 5. You had a bright idea with that puzzle, Luke. Thanks. I'm glad you warmed up to the idea. Wah. Why are you wahing, Isaac? Wah. Alright, let's go back to map and continue on our journey. Help Cookie find her mother. The museum is still closed. The police must be investigating the scene. My mother was upset that we couldn't get into the museum. Me, not so much. I wonder if they'll reopen the museum. They gotta at some point, don't they? Otherwise it will turn into a museum. I imagine all of that depends on what the police find, and when they find it. Well, I'm aware that's what Waluigi makes, but it's all I get in text is wah, hence why I went wah. But that doesn't sound right when I do it from here. And when they find it. You give puzzle, yes? Yes, give puzzle. We like puzzles. I can describe the masked gentleman in 2 words. Super freaking cool. I just have to see what he looks like under that mask. I drove all the way across the desert just to see him perform. I bet he's super cute, super gorgeous. I bet he's as mouth-watering as a hunk of cake. Depends on the cake, actually. And now we're talking about cake. I want cake now. Puzzle number 30. A, B, and C each ate one of 3 differently sized slices of strawberry cake. A, C ate the medium slice, and B had the large one. A had the large slice, and I had the medium one. A and B have each made one statement that is true and one statement that is false. Can you work out who ate what slices? You want to eat all 3 of their slices. I got it. Let's take a look. So, if we go with here, and A states that C ate the medium, and B had the large. And then B stated that A had the large, and they had the medium. Which if one person says something is true, and one person says one of the things they say is true, and one of the things they say is false. Interesting. So, what we have is a conundrum, because my brain doesn't work on these puzzles. So, with a slice of strawberry cake, C ate the medium one, and B had the large one. A had the large one, and I had the medium one. So, A is pretty much saying that they had the small. And then, C had the medium, and B had the large, which would make sense there. Now, if A had the large slice, had the medium slice, then they would have the small slice. Let's try it this way. Now that we've got that worked out, if A is lying and was saying that, you know what, B would be the one that'd be able to lie easier, and I had the medium one. C ate the medium and B had the large, which would be saying that you're like, I had the small piece, where A had the large and you had the medium. Honestly, I think the small, large, medium is the one. I think that's right. It's at least what I'm going to go with. Small, large, medium. There's only 6 patterns.
Set him up and knock him down.
Well, I screwed the pooch.
I haven't given up yet.
That means there's only 5 other possible combinations. Steal my picarets. Well, at least it's more difficult than it makes it seem, so it only took 3 instead of 6. Well, then the other way would have to be large, medium, small. Those are the only 2 solutions I came with. And apparently that one was wrong, so my 2 solutions were bad. Very bad. So let's go back and take a look at what I typed or wrote. Now let's take it on this aspect. Oh, I am a moron. Again, I did not read. Each one have made a true statement and a false statement. Which means I was only basing it off the true statements. And that one was lying, but they both are lying. So they're each telling the truth about something. B had the large one, A had the large one. So they're saying each other have the large one. So, looking at this, if I took it on the aspect that they were arguing over the large one, which one had a bigger slice, I would have to say that medium, large, small. C had the medium slice, and B had the large one. Means they were saying they had the small one, which means they didn't have the small one. It possibly could be that this one's medium, and this one's small. Medium, large, small. Then we go with A had the large slice, which could be the lie. No, because then they said an I had the medium one. Oh, that would work. That actually works. So medium, large, small. If this is right, I'm going to shove my foot up my own butt. And it's wrong, so my butt is safe for another day. I've gone through half of the possible combinations. So let's say that one's correct, and that one's correct. Memo, large, medium, small. Because this is going in the opposite direction of what just happened.
This is how it's done.
That's what it was.
All in a day's
It was the opposite. How did they have 3 different sizes of cake like that? That would be from 3 different sizes of cake in general. If anything, they should have each gotten a full cake. Delicious. Okay, moving on to the next thing. Ooh, new shop aisle. Explorer's Needs. Absolute, unbelievable genius. I thought you'd be stumped for sure. For sure. Oh, you've seen those, haven't you? Those things look delicious. I don't think I could eat more than a half of a slice of that before I go into a sugar coma. Maddie, aren't you scared of the masked gentleman after all he did yesterday? No, she's extremely turned on. Have you not noticed? Are you kidding? I would adore a stone statue of myself. It might be tough to ship myself back to the city, But so what? The next time the masked gentleman appears, I want a front row seat. It's a hit. The best show of the season. You do know it's not really a show, right? Oh, you are so right. What am I thinking? Show? Bah, the masked gentleman is a way of life. Well, the same could be said for losing your life savings in the casinos here. Have you seen the masked gentleman in the casinos? Is that what you're saying? Which one? Tell me. Tell me. You were super hyper and ready to jump to the moon and back. Interesting. The casino thing reminds me that when they released Hey You Pikachu and Hey You Eevee, what was it? The arcade that was in the game, the Rocket Corner from the original games where you had that little slot machine, it was removed because it was determined that it would entice children into gambling. But it was one of the things I was really looking forward to, because that was just fun and a great waste of time, and they took that away from me. I'm old enough to appreciate it because I was, young when it came out. Just more random information. Aha, so we meet again. Good to see you, Morty. Do you have business here as well? Oh, Professor, I am out looking for clues to help explain last night's events, but I've turned up absolutely nothing. I've always wanted to be a detective, so I thought I could find something and help out a bit. But I have failed. Nonsense. An investigation demands persistence. Don't get discouraged, Morty. This is quite a tricky case. Thank you, Professor. I'll remember that. Oh, where did this little girl come from? Weren't you with a young boy earlier? That sounds pedophilic. Pedophilic? Something around there. Yes, see, you do have quite an observant eye. This is Cookie. We're looking for her mother, Milk. I'm lost. Or my mom's lost. However you want to look at it. Morty, have you seen a red-headed woman wearing a purple jacket? If I'm not mistaken, I just saw someone like that in the Carnival Square. She was asking around about a little girl. I'm sure it can't be a coincidence. Thanks, mister. See? You'll be a detective soon enough. Oh my first solved case. How exciting. If you need any other help, Professor, please don't hesitate to ask someone else. Bye-bye, pal. And another puzzle we go. Everybody has practically forgotten about what happened last night. It's almost like it never happened. Yes, things have certainly calmed down. I assumed some downtime was necessary even for the City of Miracles. It's just weird. Everybody gets into a panic over these dark miracles, and yet the next day, it's no big deal. What's with that? I wonder how long people will put up with all the chaos before they decide to skip town. Well, let's hope we find the masked gentleman before it comes to that. Enough doom and gloom for one day. Let's chill out with a puzzle. And just because I want to, let's get a head count who all is here and listening and or watching. I know Isaac is. 6 penguins are all standing on an iceberg, 5 small ones, and the rather portly emperor. Hello, Flop, that makes 2 for the head counts. All penguins can move either horizontally or vertically, but once in motion they won't stop until they hit another. If there's nothing in the way, they'll plunge straight into the sea and get eaten by a seal. Alright, so we've got 2 glorious viewers. That's 2 more than I would ever hope. Alright, let's see. Can you help the Emperor Penguin get back to its rightful place in the center of the iceberg? Touch and hold a penguin to slide. Mwah. Goodbye. 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 Good. And you too. Everybody dies. Because that's how we play this game. Let's see. I move that down. That penguin over. I've already screwed myself. Move that penguin over. There's only one initial move. Because all the rest of them will send them off the edge, so you have to do that one. From the looks of it, you have to go there. Which then means that one can go there. That one can go... That doesn't make any sense. Let's restart and send this one down. Oh no, it's fine, Flop. You don't have to talk much. I was just seeing who all was here. That's it. Moving that over. Ah. I would be too after getting a new phone, and then I'm going to play with it until it breaks. Then call him up and go, oops, for some reason it doesn't work right. And then save all my stuff and get a new phone. Again. Oh my gosh.
Don't keep me in suspense.
I just look away for a moment, turn back, and it's done.
There is
Deliciously
no
done.
other solution.
Were you able to guide the Emperor to the sea without losing a single penguin to the sea? Yes, I did. And I did it in 5 moves. Couple tries, but only 5 moves in the last one. I have to message my dad real quick. Right, now let's continue. Some of the town's bigwigs have been coming around asking about business, some of the managers and Mr. Lador. Henry? Oh, really? Yeah, they try to act like everything is okay. Let's see, what is it? Spring comes and gets warmer. I definitely will go for a delicious milkshake. I will go for a shaved ice. You got a Moltres on Pokemon Duels. Wait, is that the one on the phone? They were doing an awful lot of arguing. Sounds like some major power struggles going on top of Mount Dor. I had some rare Pokemon on that game, but then I've determined that the game is rigged. Just like that one I was playing before. I can't even remember. Game of Dice. And then when I switched phones and I didn't save my thingamadoodad, my number, I forgot, I screenshotted, then transferred and forgot to get the screenshot. I tried to contact them, they said, you're screwed. And they're like, and we won't refund or give you any new Pokemon on it. It's like, wait, what? It's like, I had spent money on this, but this was like a couple years ago. Interesting. You didn't hear it from a positive old me, but this town is gonna tear itself apart if the masked gentleman isn't stopped. Yeah. Is there any other puzzles? Wait, what? There's her mother. Oh, and I found a puzzle. Hello, local citizen. There was a criminal activity here last night. I have been assigned to investigate the scene and stand here. Have you been here all night? Actually, I just arrived. Another officer may have been out here. Our uniforms make it hard to tell us apart. Yes, you look exactly like the officer we saw here earlier. The resemblance is rather uncanny. I guess it must be the uniforms. You can recognize me because I am the funniest officer on the force. Take my job, please. That was a humorous joke. Trust him with a gun? Never. Now that's a humorous joke. Ooh, 45. Delicious. Officer was doing some practice one day. The target was divided into sections worth 5, 35, 40, 75, and 100. After 5 shots, his score totaled 100. How many times did he manage to shoot each point in section? So he fired 5... You know, I have a theory already, but let's just do some math here. So 35, 40 would be 75. You couldn't be able to do it that way. 75 plus, yeah, it... Okay, if I'm right with this, now this will be funny. We're gonna say he hit once on the 100. Because he shot 5 times, it doesn't mean he hit 5 times.
Don't keep me in suspense.
What do you know? That was it. It was that easy.
Without a solution.
Bullseye. He hit the 100-point bullseye once. He's either a hot shot or a not shot. Booyah. I got that one. Target practice is now in the puzzle index. I'm sorry for calling you local citizen earlier. I can sometimes seem cold and impolite when speaking with local tourists. For some reason, my screen is blinking. It's kind of bothering. Perhaps you can help me. Have you met any witnesses to last night's incident? Actually, We witnessed the event ourselves. That information would have been useful before I asked the question. This investigation is frustrating. Every lead we have ends in a dead end. This masked gentleman has caused mass chaos. I fear this investigation will drag on and I won't be able to enjoy any of the festivities. All I want is some cotton candy. Not in life, but now. Sounds like you need a break, officer. I've heard there have been very few leads as of yet. A task force has been formed, but no one knows who's in charge of what or what's in charge of who. Well, if I find anything useful, we'll be sure to inform the police. That would be great. The sooner I can kick back with a bag of peanuts, the better. Yeah, I think there's no puzzles. Where did that child go off to now? I look away for 1 second. Mommy! Cookie, didn't I tell you to stay close? I was watching a clown, and then you were gone when I turned around. These folks helped me find you again. A gentleman never neglects those in need. Thank you so much. Sir, I do apologize. Yeah, thanks, mister. And thanks, Luke Skywalker. Thanks, Luke. So cute. Cookie seems to be good at getting herself lost. She may grow up to be quite the adventurer. When I was her age, I got lost once, and it was so scary. You were like, what, a year older than her? Oh no, what happened? Oh, I just got lost looking at teddy bears, and my father found me pretty quickly. I guess it's not so scary when I say it out loud, but when you're a child it could be anything. Now that we've done our good deed for the day, let's head to Lador's and speak with Henry. A new episode has been added to the professor's trunk. Stray Child Savvy. Where are we going? Head to Lador Mansion. Is this the mansion? No, this is my room. My mistake. I have no idea where I'm going. And there's no instant teleport button either. Oh, maybe he's got another puzzle. And he does! He has another puzzle for us. Guy's toys are the best in town. Want it? You want it? Guy's got it. So where's the Pokemon plush? I got bears, I got trucks, I got fuzzy things, stuffed animals, take 'em home and give 'em a squeeze. That doesn't sound right. Hello, Guy. I hope business is well. Oh, yes, of course. You're the one with the goddess. Emmy, are you not? Well, Emmy is my assistant, yes. I just wanted to tell you that we are taking good care of the robot you gave us, forcing it to do deeds and die by mice hands. Good, I can't afford to give you another toy, but how about a puzzle instead? Because I asked for a toy. This toy chain is made up of smaller links. When one of the links is removed, the chain forms a complete ring. Circle the letter of the link that should be removed. It'd be easier if things weren't covered. So it looks like we go through here. Wait. No, that would leave ends. That would leave ends. Or I move that one, it would leave ends. So it would have to be... Oh, if you look right here, these aren't connected. But the yellow one's connected. So it would be H, because if it's H, then let's say we go around, and around, and around. It's H. And if I'm wrong, that will suck. So we submit.
Just a dash of puzzle solving here.
And there it is. That one was much easier than I thought it was going to be.
For a gentleman.
A fine puzzle. It's H. To form a ring, each link should have 2 others connected to it. Both G and K have 3 links connected to it. That is not how I solved the puzzle. But it works. Ha, I knew you'd like that one. I've got goodies for all ages. That was a fine puzzle, thank you. Professor, did you notice that Mr. Guy seems to talk to us differently than he talks to Emmy? I certainly did, Luke. But let's not mention that to Emmy, shall we? We don't want to embarrass her. Well, I guess that's the puzzle for that area. Moving on. That's odd. It seems rather empty. Where is me puzzles? Herschel, nice to see you again. I'm sorry, but Henry had to run out rather suddenly. But he did say I can show you his study. Please, look as long as you'd like. Thank you, Angela. I trust everything is okay? Oh yes, Henry just had some business in town. Please, this way. Why have we not run into him yet? Of course. Thank you, Angela. It's a shame that we missed Henry again. Yes, he has been very busy lately. Keeping order in town takes up much of his time. He has been trying to calm our local business owners. I've barely seen him since the masked gentleman appeared. Alright, moving along. Oh my, what a beautiful study. It's tidier than the hospital in here. Yes, cleaning is Henry's hobby. Ah, I see. How fascinating. Angela, this home is quite large. Is it just for you and Henry here? We also have the servants, but Henry does most of the work. When he's anxious, well, he likes to be productive. He must be anxious often. Sounds as if he built Montador from nothing. Yes, Henry is quite amazing in that way. He's always been very focused, like, well, at least ever since Randall... Please, investigate this study as long as you'd like. I'll try to stay out of your way. Wait a moment. Okay, so... Henry and Randall. So, Randall was that one glasses guy. Who's Henry? I can't remember for the life of me who these people are. The desktop looks untouched. Henry used to sit at that desk studying the mask for hours. Hello, Mercer. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? But no longer. So Henry did most of his work in here? Yes, he was always poring over the mask. That awful mask. I wish Randall never found that stupid mask all those years ago. That thing tore us all apart. All of us. But now it seems like the mask has brought you and me together again. How ironic. You hath returneth from thine schooleth. Trying to keep myself awake here. Probably going to do this for another 20 minutes. If I'm lucky, 50. Depends on how much I'm going to pass out. It does seem to be the mask that can bring both immense joy and immense sorrow. That mask has served as the agent for both Randall's misfortune and Henry's success. Is it true that Montedor wouldn't even exist today if Henry never found the mask and the treasure? Yes. Through his expeditions, he created this town out of nothing, hence the name City of Miracles. Henry used some of his fortune to open a small hotel in the middle of nowhere called Reunion Inn. The entire thing was very odd from the start. Visitors began flocking to that hotel. It became immensely popular. His little hotel project became his first success out here. The rest is history. From there, Montedor flourished into what it is today. It's hard to believe that this town started from one little hotel 18 years ago. Henry credits Montedor's existence to the Mask of Chaos. He believes that people are, for one reason or another, drawn to it. That mask has changed so many lives, in so many ways. Mrs. Lador? Does the Mask of Chaos really have magical powers? Whoever stole it must think so. Yes, I'm very interested in the motives of whoever stole the mask. I have a feeling everything will fall into place once we find the perpetrator. Uncovering the truth behind these dark miracles lies in discovering the identity of the masked gentleman. Ooh, we found another puzzle. Delicious. That plate must have cost a fortune. Don't touch it, Emmy. You might break it. A broken plate would be a sad thing indeed. Such is the case in this puzzle that I pull out of my butt. But how was school, Merce? Drat, this pesky feline has knocked 3 plates off the dresser. The cat made off with one of the pieces. Can you tell what plate it's from? Choose between A, B, or C. Or D, secret sauce. Well, it gives me the selection of pieces. Is it the triangle? Did I just find out it was the triangle? I think it's the triangle. Because given the aspect of how they did these pieces, it's pretty damn obvious that I think it's the triangle. Well, it's pretty damn obvious that it is the triangle. Babe.
Okay, here we go.
That took me no effort at all.
For my wits.
Such a cute little kitty cat. Ran off with a piece who broke it perfectly into triangles. You got free pizza? I want pizza now. Actual pizza, not frozen pizza. Did you think I'd break it, Professor? I'm not that clumsy, you know, Crash. I thought nothing of the sort, but let's not take any chances. Oh, alright. Okay, now that we've found that puzzle, you found a new item, weighted skiles. You lucky little butt. Oops, I left fingerprints. Let's talk to her, maybe she can continue. Angela, has anyone else been here besides you or Henry? I agree with Isaac's statement. Henry doesn't even allow our servants in here. But he will entertain the occasional visitor here. Rather than using of the parlor? Mainly for very important guests. So, no one is ever in this room alone without Henry being here as well, correct? Yes, but we haven't made many guests lately. We keep the doors locked at all times, so whoever stole the mask must have come in through the window. I don't see a window. You'd have to be pretty nimble to fit through that window. That would definitely fit the masked gentleman's style. Yes, the thief may have been the masked gentleman, but then again... But then again, what? Was the mask locked up in a safe? No, it was hanging on the wall here. You had a priceless ancient artifact just hanging on your wall? Out in the open? And why not? This is our home. Henry thought displaying the mask would bring luck to Montador. Where were you and Henry when the mask was stolen? I'm pretty certain we were both home, but we have no idea what exactly happened. There was no sign of forced entry. I do know that the masked gentleman began terrorizing Montador immediately after we realized the mask was gone. Do you have any idea why someone would want to harm the town? An unlucky gambler? A disgruntled property owner? Someone with a personal grudge? Do you think this could be about money? Perhaps someone is trying to disrupt all the businesses in town. Money makes people do crazy things. I don't get what all the fuss is. Money is just paper with old people on it. Herschel, do you have any theories on who it could be? Not yet, but I believe that he is most certainly hiding somewhere in town. Can you state anything more obvious, please? He could be an ordinary citizen hiding behind an ordinary existence. Do you think so, Herschel? Angela, let me ask you, do you know of anyone here in town who would benefit from the turmoil of recent events? Who? Why, I can't imagine anyone would benefit from this madness. Do you know someone with a grudge against Henry? Anyone you've had trouble with in the past? The only person who I can think of may have a grudge against Henry is Dalston. Dalston, eh? Sounds suspicious to me. Dalston? Not Alphonse Dalston? Do you know what this person, Professor? Yes, Herschel, the same. Dalston was an acquaintance of ours in Stansbury, Luke. Between the two of them, Dalston and Henry own most of the businesses in town. They've been rivals for years. I believe that they have also had quarrels over property lines of some of Henry's hotels. It wouldn't surprise me if Dalston set out to sabotage Henry. You know how he has always been, Herschel, Isn't that the large gentleman? I really don't think that he's going to fit in that tiny little outfit. Not without like 6 girdles. Yes, but I don't want to jump to any conclusions yet. Dalston has been receiving advanced warnings of the masked gentleman. Both he and Henry have been receiving these. I don't know what to make of it. I've had a feeling all along that Dalston was somehow involved in this, Herschel, but I didn't want to say anything. We'll find out, Miss Lador. The whole thing about receiving advanced warning is rather odd. I think it definitely warrants some investigation. Let's go speak with this Dalston, Professor. Alphonse's estate is west of your hotel. I guess we're done here. As we just play the walking game? Wait, who's that? No, who is this? Ooh, a puzzle is what she is. I bet our lovely professor would like her. Your hat is absolutely exquisite. I love the whole classic gentleman look. I'm yumming. By the way, you're yummy? What? Ah, well, thank you. I strive to be one, and not only in dress. I hear English gentlemen appreciate a good puzzle. You should enjoy this. It's my bra strap. What? Puzzle number 36. Going Donuts. A family of 3 runs a mobile donut shop. Their most popular item is a 4-glazed donut. There are 12 donuts here, 3 of which were made by mother and family. She makes donuts in her own unique way. Can you find the mother's donuts? Yes, delicious, Isaac. The glaze on the donuts is the same on both sides. By the way, keep in mind that flipping 1 will change the order of all the glazes. Which donuts are hers? Flipping 1 will change their order. What do you mean flipping 1? I don't understand. Huh. I think I already understand the solution. And the reason why I'm going by this is I should be smart.
I have this one.
What? How is that not correct?
I'm not certain what happened here.
I swear I selected the right ones. Oh. My thoughts were wrong. And I lost a bunch of points on that. She glazes hers in a unique way. Wait, did it say 5? Oh, 3. 3. I selected 4. I is not the smartitudinous, now am I? Okay, those all have the same solution. So if I find another one that is the same solution when you flip it over, it would be the same as that one. Which also would make it same as that one. Which would also make it... No. So now, I've eliminated those. That would be the same, that would be the same. No, it wouldn't. That one would be the same. That one and that one. Because the pink is right underneath, which means that one would also be it. And pink would be underneath that one. Which leaves those three.
How about this?
Bam! Now that's how it's done.
Puzzles are made to be solved.
I selected 4, like a third of them. Not 3, I did a third. Going donuts. I heard a group of people were turned into stone. I wonder how he does it. He's claiming he performed some sort of miracle. I suspect there's more to it than that. Or less to it, if you will. The police are investigating the matter, but a gentleman like yourself may be better equipped to solve such a mystery. You should look into investigating the masked gentleman. Actually, woman, we are. Haha, yes, I may just do that. I may look into other hotels here, but your room sounds the best. Is there another puzzle from her? Nope. Montedor is so gaudy. I love it. It's like classical. Post-erotic? Post-erotic? Noviumatum. Norvematum. Modern. I give up on English. Today is Pi Day? You are right, today is Pi Day. Now I want pizza more. I'm gonna check something real quick. It's too late. They're already closed. I was gonna see if my local pizza area had some kind of special for Pi Day. Pizza pie. Wait. I need to go to the left, right? Oh, there's a new person. And a new puzzle. When will I learn? Never bet on black. Never bet on black. Looks like jam and haggis sandwiches for me all week. Oh god. I'm sorry. If you don't know what's in haggis, go Google it. You'll understand why that is delicious. Sarcastically speaking. Pardon me, sir. We are seeking information on the masked gentleman. Might we speak with you for a moment? Buddy, if I knew anything about the masked gentleman, I'd be down in the police station claiming my reward money. Yes, Pi Day. But if I were to wager a guess, I'd bet that he's some poor sap who's just down on his luck. I don't think he's such a bad guy. French vanilla pie. And some pies for throwing. Great choice. Oh really? Why do you say that? Picture this. The poor guy gets robbed blind in the casino. He loses everything because it's all fixed. What's he supposed to do? Well, you're not the masked man unless you, again, would wear several girdles. Are we both speaking of the same masked gentleman here? Wait a second. Do you really think it's some guy would start terrorizing an entire city just because he lost a few bets? Look, lady, it's all a theory, okay? I didn't say that it was a good one. It's all crazy. Does it make sense that horses are? Oh, forget it. What is this about horses? If you think I'm going to give you info for free, you got another thing coming, pal. Cough up some brain power. Yep. Delicious brain power. Puzzle number 37. Let's get to gambling. 40 picarets. This roulette wheel isn't behaving as it should. Instead of stopping at random, the ball seems to land on numbers according to some unknown rule. On successive spins, the ball lands on 10, 9, 8, 5, then 3. Where will the ball land next? Let's see. Actually, let's make that go up here. And then memo. So it lands on 10, 9, 8, then 3. 1, 2. Oh, sorry. 10, 9, 5. 8, 5. So that would be 1 in between, 2 in between, 3 in between. Then 3. Which is 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I see. So the next number would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be 6. It would land on 6.
Just a dash of puzzle solving here.
Bam! That didn't take much effort.
Puzzle for a gentleman.
Exactly. That's how it worked. But then how would it go back around doing 10? I don't know. First, I lose my entire paycheck, and now I gotta turn over my only valuable info about those stupid miracles. Now, what was this about horses, and how is this linked to the Masked Gentleman? Well, all I heard is that if you had a horse to sell around the time it first appeared, you could make some serious dough. That's all I know. Now if you'll excuse me, I gotta go scrounge around for some loose change under the park benches. Why would he think that information was valuable when he is betting on horse races as well? Because the horses were turned to stone, right? Or they made casts of the horses. I don't know. Something is fishy here, or horsey, like the Pokemon. If my hotel is over here, Dalston's estate should be west of here. This must be the circus tent that Jungles the Clown was referring to. Juggles. Can we go inside, please? Remember, Luke, we're not here to have fun. We are looking for clues to lead us to the Masked Gentleman. Oh, yes, of course. It finally feels a bit like a desert out here. Yes, you can see the characteristic ruins of this region around here. Everything out here is quite breathtaking. This area was once riddled with such ruins, yet they decided to destroy it for a town. It looks like we might be halfway through the game. I'm interested in seeing both the ruins and the circus very soon, Luke, but for now, the Dalston residence is over that way. In the desert. Let's get a puzzle from you, hopefully. Yeah, that's what we want. Delicious puzzles. Oi, check out the circus yet? You've never seen anything like it. Unless you've seen clowns before, or tigers. and somehow I don't know what voice that went to. Look at this, I'm flying. You seen a flying boy before? See, we do magic here better than any masked hack. Do you think the recent events are a result of some sort of magic trick? All I know is that I've never seen a miracle in my life, but I've seen plenty of magic. There might be more to it than that. The world is full of mysterious things. Some old man at the hotel I'm staying at said the masked gentleman's miracles were the real deal. But that's nonsense. You gotta look for the patterns in the magic. Puzzle number 38. A school teacher called a bright pupil up to the front desk and asked him this. Do you see these 5 patterns? Each one is made of 2 paper L shapes. None are rotations or mirrored versions of them. Yet they all have something in common. Using 2 L shapes can make you form another pattern that shares the common feature of the other 5. Move and rotate pieces to form a 6th pattern that shares the common feature. Trying to see the common feature here. None of them are rotations or mirrored versions of any other. Okay, so it won't look like those, but following the same guidelines. Not mirrored. They all connect at one point. Wait, what? That was it? That was the answer? Wait, what? 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 I didn't do anything. All I did was just put them in 2 places to take a look. And apparently that was the answer. What? I guess I'll take it. Yeah, I didn't know. I just moved the 2 pieces to take a look. Oh, they're patterns of an unfolded cube. I didn't even think of that. I just looked at the pattern and said, is this pattern match anything? And apparently it didn't. See, every puzzle can be solved, and so can every magic trick. I mean, if the masked gentleman really did have magical powers, then what's the point of even trying to stop him? Every puzzle may have a solution, but some mysteries are beyond explanation. So, there's no unsolvable puzzles, but there are unexplained mysteries? I don't buy it. You raise an interesting point, my boy. I want pizza. I really want pizza. I do. Though I'm not hungry. And hello, Floppy. Just more hint coins everywhere. More coins. We don't need to worry about coins, we just want the puzzles. After we make it to the Dalston estate, is probably what I'm going to call this stream and go about my business. Oh, such an elegant doggy.
Oh, Professor!
Don't move.
This puppy should learn some manners.
Smack that dog around.
Leave that young lady alone. Get back here, now!
Yeah, he definitely can't be the masked gentleman. Not with that size. Herschel Layton, I haven't seen you in ages. What are you doing here? Hello, Dalston. It's been some time. Don't tell me you moved here too. No, actually, I'm here on business. You left Stansbury for a successful business career. Just as you had planned, I see. Of course, that bird couldn't hold me. Besides, Stansbury turned into a ghost town after that mess with the Ascot family. And tourists don't go visit ghost towns, which means ghost hotels don't make any ghost money, or real money either. Yes, I've heard you become quite an entrepreneur. I recall that your dream was always to own your own hotels. Yeah, and I recall you having more hair. Enough small talk, Layton. What kind of business are you here on? I'm investigating the recent events surrounding the masked gentleman. Who put you up to this, Angela? Let me guess. You're here to see if I seem suspicious at all, right? Rubbish. What do I have to gain from that maniac terrorizing the town? This chaos is bad for business. Everyone's business. Well, there are rumors that a power struggle taking place in Montador. If one wanted to hurt the opponent, one might be willing to make a sacrifice or two. Hypothetically speaking. Why does the masked gentleman send advance warning for his actions to both you and Henry? Because he's a friend. A colleague. A gentleman and a scholar. Surely, many other business owners in town would find such information useful. It certainly seems that there is some sort of connection between the two of you and the masked gentleman. Har har har, naive as ever, Layton. If anyone can connect to that masked creep, it's Angela. I beg your pardon? Look, Layton, this is real life, not chess. I'm not interested in a sacrifice or two. And you know perfectly well that Angela blamed Henry for Randall's untimely end. Henry encouraged that last expedition. That makes it sound like McDonald's start to sell pizza. I'd like to have that supersized, please. So now, years later, Angela and Henry are married. You know the saying, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Angela holding a grudge against Henry? After all these years? Come on, Dalston. That seems highly unlikely. About as unlikely as me sacrificing anything I've worked for. Angela would never show Henry how much she resents him. Angela hid her resentment when she buried Randall, and she's been plotting her revenge ever since. Don't fall for a nice girl act. The thing is, Isaac, is that there's lots of things that disappear from menus that no one ever remembers. I mean, some of them are simple, and some of them are the greatest thing ever. They just didn't sell well enough anymore. I would have to say, just a variation of the Crunchwrap from Taco Bell. It was the Spicy Chicken Crunchwrap Supreme, and they removed it, and I was sad. Then they changed, like Burger King had a Spicy McChicken, or spicy, it was a big ass chicken with this special spicy sauce. Then they took it away. Then they tried to bring it back, but they used a different spicy sauce, which then made me really sad because it just wasn't very good. Tried that spicy sauce on various things. It still wasn't very good when they brought it back. Don't fall for a nice girl act. Angela never even let you forgive yourself for Randall's death. She drove you straight out of Stansbury. Come on, Layton. I wouldn't say that. That's fine, because I would. Open your eyes, Layton. Henry loved Angela, and he couldn't stand seeing her with Randall. So he sent Randall on that expedition to those ruins, knowing how dangerous it was. So wait, Henry is that ugly little shit that was scrawny as hell at the end of that last flashback. Wasn't it? And Randall was the cool guy with glasses. With spicy buns, I don't remember the spicy buns. Besides my spicy buns. So he sent Randall on that expedition into those ruins, knowing how dangerous it was. That's ridiculous, Dalston, and rather offensive, I might add. Oh, is it? Then how come Henry kept the secret code of the Norwell wall to himself? I'll tell you why. So he could get the treasure. The treasure that should have been Randall's. ... Angela wasn't going to let him get away with that. The whole masked gentleman fiasco is all her doing. That sounds delicious, Isaac, and it means that I missed it too, and I now feel your sadness. With one stroke, Angela can ruin Henry, get the treasure, and exact her revenge. Genius. So Randall's not dead. He is the masked gentleman. And he will destroy you and everyone you ever loved. That's quite a tale, Dalston, but without proof. That's all it is. A tale. I hope I'm there when you finally realize the truth, Layton. You've been played like a cheap violin. This ain't no city of miracles, Layton. It's a city of betrayals. A city of betrayals? But there are so many fun things to do. See, Layton? You're seeing this whole thing through the eyes of a child. What's wrong with that? It's alright, Luke. Professor, I think we're done speaking with this man. I don't want to hear his nonsense anymore. Oh ho, this boy has some spirit. You've got a future ahead of you, kid. Maybe you all should pay a visit to the mayor. Oh really? And why is that? Mayor Bilson put together a special task force to investigate the masked gentleman. If you want the truth, I've got no problem saying that they could help you, or vice versa, because I got nothing to hide. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Dalston may have a point here, Professor. Yes, then it seems a visit to the mayor might be in order. Mr. Dalston, another letter for you. Diddle-diddle-doo, word, word, word. There are actually two, one for you and the other for Mr. Herschel Layton. For me? Greetings from the Masked Gentleman. I hope you enjoyed last night's festivities. I know I did. It was so refreshing. You see, people who are made of stone cannot tell lies. In fact, they cannot do much of anything. They can only stand there, cold and unfeeling. To rob people of their ability to tell lies is quite miraculous, don't you think? Almost as miraculous as my follow-up tonight will be. I'll be performing in the Galleria Plaza. I promise it won't be as uplifting experience. It will be an uplifting experience you won't want to miss. I hope to see you there. Ah, A warning from the masked gentleman while I stood before you, no less. It's a letter. You could have planned it anytime. How did anyone know we were here? Professor, I think we're being watched. I believe you're right, Emmy. Look, that plaza is going to be teeming with tourists tonight. Someone may get hurt. We still have time before sundown. We need to inform the mayor of this. Shall we be off, Professor? Yes, let's go. The mayor should be down at City Hall. It's just past the Lador Mansion. He's probably meeting with his task force as we speak. I know he's got some detectives coming in from London, too. Hopefully, you'll get there just in time to hear them falsely accuse me of being the masked gentleman. Again, he is too large to be the masked gentleman. Maybe we will. Come now, Luke. Let's head to City Hall. Thank you, Dalston. This was informative. Alright, well this is as good a spot as any to end the stream here, as more excitement will happen. Remember, tomorrow will be another episode of Professor Layton. I will be moving back into Tomb Raider and out of the ASMR, because I was doing that without the ASMR. And yes, thank you again, Isaac, for calling me awesome. Thank you for stopping by, Mercer, Floppino, and everyone else who has watched that hasn't said a damn thing. I love you all, plutonically or not. Good night.
And don't let the bedbugs bite.